Hey, this video is ways you can prioritize your mental health. I just done a video about the importance of putting your mental health first and just having a healthy mind. So if you haven't seen the video, go back on my YouTube page and it will be above or underneath this one. I don't know how the format's gonna come out. But yeah, today I'm just gonna speak from the top of my head and just from experience about things that help me and just ways you can prioritize your mental health. I feel like number one is keeping a clear space, like a clean home. They always say home is where the heart is, and in reality, you can't think clearly if there's mess or if you're living if there's just mess everywhere. Do you know what I mean? Whether it's your clothes that's not being folded, mess on the counter, your pots and pans there, you can't think clearly and you can't perform daily to your full potential if your house is not clean. Now, everybody struggles with different things, and I've said this before, like on my live, like example, I prefer to clean than cook. I know how to cook, of course, my nan was the best cook, but cleaning is my strength. Like, I may not cook every day, do you know what I mean? But cleaning is something that I do. Now, whatever you struggle with, you need to create a routine or a way to overcome your struggles, if you get what I mean. So it's just like, say like you struggle to clean, you don't really like to clean. You want to make sure that when you finish using something, you just put it back to where it needs to be and just create a routine. Do you know what I mean? Like, it may feel, routines are always hard at first, but then you get used to them, and you have to understand that creating routines is a way of making life easier for yourself. And either way, if you don't create a routine and you don't want to take my advice, a routine will always be created for you. So that's one, just keeping a clear space. And then number two, it's just like setting boundaries. I feel like boundaries is important, and I am somebody that has had difficulty with doing that, but I'm at the stage where I know it needs to be done. And that's just one way that you protect your mental health. Just prime example, say like somebody's calling you with negativity and they're just always coming with negativity, and nothing is ever positive coming out of their mouth, or nothing is ever beneficial to you. Like, it's just every time they call you and it's negative, you feel like a heavy burden. Do you know what I mean? Just sometimes you just have to say politely, like, I'm sorry, I can't listen to this right now, or I've got my own things going on, or try and divert away from them by saying like something like, oh, I'm busy, or I've got something to do, I've got to put something in the oven. I don't know. This is just random things I'm thinking of. Just try and get off the phone. And in some scenarios, put down the phone, lock off the phone, depending on the circumstance, situation, what's going on at the time. Like, if someone wants to argue with you, you're feeling in a great mood, you're having a peaceful day, just put down the phone, because it's just like, why are you calling me with this energy? Bye. Do you know what I mean? You got to protect your mental health. Don't engage in everything. Not everything and everyone deserves a reaction. So that's number two, just boundaries. And those were just like quick examples. Of course, boundaries in person as well. And these are just tools that we have never been taught. Do you know what I mean? These are tools that we've never been given, how to deal with, how to set boundaries and how to deal with people and situations, whether it's in person or over the phone. But yeah, setting boundaries. And two, surrounding yourself with positive people that pour life into you, people that want the best for you, and people that fill your cup as well as you fill their cup. You don't just want to be around people that just take from you, that drain you, and that are just negative. Do you know what I mean? Your network is your net worth. So that's just, I don't know, a phrase that came to mind. And that's just how life is. You want to be around positivity. And also, if you are going through isolation, say like you're going through isolation and you're not really around anybody, this is something that I can speak about confidently, because I've had long periods of isolation, and you know, you can just feel like alone, you're not really around anyone. It's important to create a positive virtual environment for yourself. So everything that you watch, everything that you listen to, whether it's on social media, on the TV, whether you're scrolling on TikTok, do you know what I mean? You want to just consume like positivity, like look at positive things. And look, I'm not going to be a hypocrite. You may not watch, everything that you watch may not be positive. However, just the foundation of what you watch, or the main things that you watch should be. And if you want to mix it up, that's fine. Do you know what I mean? I'll be watching EastEnders. As you guys know, EastEnders is not the most positive, like just their way of life. They just are a very, they don't promote traditional values. They promote a secular society, the society that we live in today. And on the square, everybody's sleeping with everyone. All the families are just, it's just, EastEnders can be a mess, do you know what I mean? So that's just a prime example. Or I like Power, Game of Thrones, Stranger Things. These are not even baddies, do you know what I mean? I'll be tuning into baddies. So these things are not like positive or entirely the most positive. But overall, I do implement like positivity into my daily routine. I can't just sit there and just watch those things, do you know what I mean? So yeah, man, positive environment. And also, I was just speaking about, I feel like sorry guys for that noise, but I also feel like exercise is very important. I started to do swimming a few months ago, and I always speak about like the importance of exercise. Whatever you want to do, you can do whatever you prefer. Some people prefer the gym, some people prefer swimming, but I feel like swimming is definitely underrated. And it's just something that is so good. As soon as I get in the water, it helps me with my mental health and anything that's going on. And naturally, I just love water. I always even say, like, even sit, when I go on holiday, my favourite thing to do is sit by the beach. I love it. Just hearing the waves, sitting by the water, it's something that relaxes me. Like anything that's going on, it's something that just puts me at peace. And just looking at like the water, the amount of water that there is, and just God's creation, it opens my mind, and it makes me realize that no matter what I'm feeling or what I'm going through at the time, the world is bigger than that. My God is bigger than my problems or what I'm feeling. Do you know what I mean? So you need to find what you like to do, what works for you, but definitely some form of exercise. And also, I even like, another prime example, I like Pilates more than gym. I like these things because they're so good, but they're less strenuous than gym, if you get what I mean. So gym, I may do it for the new year, but it's my last option. But yeah, find something that you like. Find something physical that you like to do. Everybody's different. Maybe riding a bike, going for a run, going for a walk, whatever the weather. Something physical. And then also your diet is like key. You know, like what you eat. Everything you're consume will affect your mental health, and also your physical health. Do you know what I mean? What you eat is very important. Like for the new year, it's the 3rd of January today, and I haven't had any carbs. So that's just like, I may have, I'm obviously gonna have carbs soon, but I really want to take care of I want to have a better diet for myself, and I would encourage you guys to do the same. And then what is the last one? Sleep. The last one I'm going to end with is sleep. Like, sleep is so important. You want to sleep, you want to treat your sleep like an appointment. You know, with your appointments, you don't want to miss them. You want to be on time. And that's how you should treat sleep. Do you know what I mean? So sleep is very important. Like when you rest, when you go to sleep, that's how your body heals itself, and you will just feel so much better the next day. You don't want to be waking up, rolling like on the wrong side of the bed and just rolling everywhere. Do you know what I mean? All over the place. Can't find this, can't find that. Feeling moody, feeling sad, feeling low vibrational. You don't want to do that. So you want to get good sleep, guys. And I'm going to take my own advice, and even from today, 10 o'clock the latest, I'll be going to bed. So yeah, thank you guys for watching my video. Please subscribe, like and share. Bye.